Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Nissan Qashqai, and it's a 1.6 Acenta. See here, 2007, but with just 52,800 miles on the clock. 2 owners from new, both private, and a wonderful service history. The car is probably one of the cleanest on the internet at the moment. It is a simply stunning example. Lights and lenses there completely clear and intact. Front bumper very clean, just the odd tiny little stone chip which you're going to clearly expect. Bonnet itself very clean. Those aren't just things that's just come off the tree, just blown down unfortunately, but the bonnet is incredibly clean as well. Near side of the car is wonderfully clean on the panels, it really is. It's been kept so well. Rear alloy. There is a bit of pickling. This is only one which actually has any kind of mark on it. There is some pickling on the paintwork on the spokes on this one, but I am being really critical, and that's about the only marks you can see on this car of any note. Going around the back of the car, again, all very clean and tidy. No entry marks I can see at all, no marks on the tailgate at all. And then around to the offside of the vehicle, which again is wonderfully clean. Carry on down the panel work. I mean, there are obviously the odd tiny little markers. Did notice a couple, but sort of things that were just literally just polished out with a tiniest bit of T-cut. But for a car that's now 12 years old, it is in quite extraordinary condition on the outside. The interior, which we're going to come to in a minute, looks almost as new. So coming into the boot area now, as you can see there, the gentleman's had the load liner fitted in the back to protect the carpets underneath, which I'll now take out. So with the load liner removed, you can see the carpeted areas essentially look brand new back here. It is absolutely incredible. Coming to the back of the car, rear door cards, both sides are in beautiful condition again. Footwell areas, again absolutely as clean as a whistle. Back of the seats completely unmarked, plastics all really good. And if you look at lots of Qashqais, you'll know that clearly they are designed for family use, so quite often this can be quite beaten about in the back. And the seats look pretty much as new. It's absolutely incredible. Coming to the front now, front passenger door card again very clean and tidy. Footwell areas again absolutely unmarked. And front passenger seat there again, as with all the seats in fact, looks as though it's factory fresh. So coming to the driver's door card now finally, again all in really nice order. Footwell areas again all very clean and tidy. The driver's seat, as with all the others, looks as new. So sat inside the car now, engine's running through this section of the video so the dashboard can be seen illuminated. The dash looks as new, it's absolutely incredible. As you can see there, the sat-nav working absolutely perfectly. And what I'll do actually is I'll close the panoramic roof blind, which will just show you working by the way, so it all works exactly as it should. Just to cover over the screen here so it doesn't reflect so much. So basically, sat-nav working absolutely as it should. If I pop the car into reverse, get that lovely clear parking camera as well. Sorry for my shaky hand. But everything's working exactly as it should. Air conditioning, lovely and cold, and it's dual zone on the car. It really is a quite exceptional car, this one. Come up to the dashboard binnacle, hopefully you can see in there, 52,889 miles, engine running, there's no warning lights at all on the dashboard. But it really is probably the best example of this price range in the marketplace currently. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack is here with the car, and very importantly, so is the locking wheel nut key. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Nissan Qashqai, and it's a 1.6 litre Acenta model. Mileage on this car it's a lovely low mileage one, 52,876 miles, and registration is WF07XZJ. The reason we do these road tests is essentially so anyone that's actually looking at this car online in an advert actually gets to see that very car in operation. It gives us an opportunity to let you know of any issues that might be on the vehicle that would show up on a test drive prior to coming to see us, because we know just how frustrating it is to go and see a car which looks fine and dandy in the photos and the what you've been told, only to get there to find out it's got a fundamental problem which you should have been told about before setting off. So that's why we do it. It's also done on these lovely quiet country roads very close to our premises, so hopefully will be representative of what you'd feel yourself if offered a test drive in the car. Car itself, it's, as you know from the advert, it's been very, very well maintained throughout its life. The chap really did take great care of this car. There's only 2 private owners from new. Engine starts absolutely instantly, settles to a completely smooth and even idle. There's no fluctuations at all, no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car, but it really is a very, very smooth, willing engine. Pulls really nicely as well. It's nice flexible unit, and certainly more than man enough for the car in terms of performance. Just wait to get through the gap there a second. But yeah, no, it's very, very nice, and you can see why this particular engine's so sought after, because obviously it doesn't command the sort of high road tax of the bigger engine cars, but it isn't left feeling kind of underpowered in any way, so very, very pleasant indeed. Engine then goes through clutch and into gearbox. Clutch in the car is absolutely spot on, bite point is exactly where it should be. It's smooth and positive in actuation as well. Gearbox, again, can't feel anywhere in the linkage. All the gears engage really nicely. It's very positive, very slick and easy to use. But as I said, the point of the video is to try and pick up on any kind of wear, but I can't feel anything in that linkage at all. Steering on the vehicle, real strong point on these Qashqais. It always has been quite a driver's car. Tracks bullet straight, by the way, and there's no vibrations at all. But it's more than anything else, it's the weighting of the steering which I like. It's got a really nice, it's nice and easy because obviously it's power steering, so you never struggle with it. But what it hasn't got is that kind of horrible over lightness that some cars have. This is, has a kind of a weightiness to it at speed, which is very, very reassuring on the road, because it makes the car feel a lot heavier than it is. It feels really pressed down onto the road, and it's direct, it's precise. It's very accurate in operation and perfectly tuned to the chassis of the vehicle, which again they've rightly received great praise for, because it's it's exceptionally comfortable. This car, it really is. It rides the bumps absolutely brilliantly well, but it's also very agile. It really get to the corners, and some of its competitors kind of keel over and lurch. These have really, really good body control. What we're looking for in road test as well, by the way, with the chassis, is just when you go over bumps like that one there, what I don't want to hear is any noises other than the thumb of it going over the bump, so no kind of rattling or clonking coming from underneath, and there's nothing at all on this vehicle. All feels incredibly tight and taut. Brakes on the car, just going to get around the corner a second before I start shoving them on, make sure no one's behind me. But basically it's a really good brake pedal on the car. Again, on that initial application of the brakes, I want to make sure that the car doesn't kind of violently pull left or right, and there's no kind of pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal at all. And again, absolutely nothing on this vehicle at all, exactly as it should be. Looking around inside the car, I've deliberately not cleaned the car for the video because I wanted it to be seen as it is, because the chap really kept the car very, very, very well indeed, inside and out, by the way. It's in quite lovely condition. We will clean it, but it really doesn't need anything. Very nice condition in here, no buzzers, creaks or moans, but joyfully simple to operate as well. You can see sat nav working exactly as it should. Loads of natural light coming into the car through this huge panoramic roof. So even on the darkest days, you've still got kind of a lightness inside here. But a nice spec car, really is. You've got dual zone climate control, so you have different temperatures side to side. Air conditioning, by the way, pumping out absolutely ice cold air. Cruise control, all working exactly as it should. All the buttons on the steering wheel that I've pressed thus far, again, all working exactly as intended. Auto lights, auto wipers on the car, again, all working exactly as they should. But it really is, it's a very nice place to sit and operate a car from. They've done, they know their market very well, but you can see why they're so popular. But it just doesn't feel, it feels the mileage it's done is very low mileage, but it certainly doesn't feel the age because of the low mileage and the way it's been cared for. As I said at the start of the video, the point of the video literally is just to pick up any issues that might be on the car prior to anyone coming to see us. But I can't find anything in the drive of the car other than to say it drives absolutely beautifully. Having said that, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate, do give us a call.